Everybody, this is going to be a quick video going over how big of a nerf Atalui's Bloodletting got in the recent 0.4 patch. I knew it was coming. I don't know it was going to be this bad, but it does make sense. In its current state in 0.3, my numbers for the increased slash extra physical damage that I was getting on my rolling slam build was up to around 200%. I could go higher if I wanted. Now they're capping that at 40%. When you look at the average support gem, it's most likely going to be anywhere from 20% more damage up to 30% on average. It looks like they're now pushing the lineage support jewels to be more focused on maybe 40% baseline. And in this case, the cap being 40% explicitly. So right off the bat, it's 1/5 as effective for my build, but what does that actually mean in overall damage? What kind of damage was I doing in 0.3, and what is the same build with the same setup going to look to be doing with Bloodletting in 0.4? Let's take a look. So what I've got pulled up is my path of building for my current character. I'm going to be comparing Bloodletting in 0.3 versus Heavy Swing in 0.4. The idea just being that they're kind of equivalent, and I could still use Bloodletting if I wanted to, but just for, the sake of this example, I just want to show how much damage I'm losing. Initially, if I just show you Heavy Swing, it's around 700,000 DPS. That's pretty good. And then if we look at what Bloodletting was giving me in this 0.3 patch, it was around 1.9 million. So I am losing more than 2 times damage, right? I'm going to have to find a way to get that back. Hopefully they add new ways of scaling damage in 0.4 that my purely physical damage-based build can benefit from. But yeah, my build definitely got hit way harder than I realized by this nerf. And I am a little worried that I'm not going to be able to find the damage. The boss fights might take a little bit longer, but we'll see. Maybe I'll look into crit, especially if the crit maces are actually as strong as, they might be. I was talking about maybe looking into bleed as an alternate form of sealing damage, but now I'm not so sure. So I'm pretty hopeful. This character wasn't using a +3 melee skill gem, so there's already some damage that I could get back, even if it did clear through all of the Ubers in the game at the moment. But yeah, pull it up if you haven't looked in your POB. Check if you can't use this kind of cheater lineage skill anymore and just how much damage you're going to be doing in 0.4. And just make sure that you're ready for that drop and figuring out how you're going to get around it. Again, if you guys like this content, like, subscribe. We're going to keep this going into 0.4's launch. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.